We are back. So we'll transform into Shadow here and continue our exploration of the pyramid. So I just want to start this video with a big thank you. I usually thank everyone who watches in the end, but sometimes I like to do it first, because I just want everyone to know that I appreciate the fact that people watch and enjoy these videos. Or hate them. If you watch them and hate them, I enjoy that too. As long as you get some kind of entertainment out of it, I'm fine with that. But seriously though, I just really appreciate the fact that people watch these. As you can see, Shadow is a beast with that swipe, as I mentioned earlier. So, thanks for all the support, especially to everyone who's subscribed, who's liked my videos, who's commented. Thank you so much. I do this for the community, and because I think it's fun. I do enjoy doing it, so that. I do this for the community, and it just makes me very happy to know that there's people out there who enjoy what I do. And we'll sink into the floor. I really should have got up and got a drink during my break, but I didn't think of it. The pyramid gets a little bit more confusing after this part, I guess, or the earlier part. Out of all the dungeons, I remember this one the least well, primarily because I didn't get to play through the whole thing last year. It's not as fresh in my memory. I had a small save snafu where I kind of fried my save, so we have to be missing it. Yeah, we are. I did fry my save and destroy it, and kind of had to go get another save online to finish the game. And I kind of was a little sneaky and cheat at that time. But, I've been through the game so much as I wander around aimlessly in this pyramid. I've been through it so much that I wasn't going to go through the whole game, or actually it's Anchor Wat that I kind of accidentally reverted back to. I wasn't going to go through all that again. And at the time, I had just started reviewing games and was doing Brainlord. What a lovely game. I was doing that alongside this, and I was kind of trying to slog my way through that. I initially didn't want to review Illusion of Gaia, I refused to do it. But, I kind of changed my mind. Decided I can probably look at it rather objectively after doing a good number of games, some of which are games that I have, oh that's cool, quite a bit of fond memories of, being Mega Man games, so if I can do them, I can do this one. I always try to look at games objectively. Of course, it's not easy to do because whether you like something or not, for the most part, is fairly subjective. There are things that most people objectively don't like, I guess you could say, like being on fire. But, whether you like a game or not, it's kind of a subjective thing. But I do at least try to provide some kind of support. It's interesting in my arguments. You might not be able to get to the truth in some matters, but you can get close to it. And that's what I try to do. And of course, some people just don't like these older games. And I've seen a lot of reasons why people play these games. I have different opinions on that. So that's a whole other mixed bag. Personally, I think that every era has something to offer. Whether it's newer games or older games, they all have their own unique feel, their own style, and sometimes the older games do some things better than newer games. And people might not like to admit that, but I think that's true. And of course, there's a lot of things newer games do far better than older games. But, that's my opinion there. And I hope I was gonna say, I hope I'm not falling through the level here. We got another hieroglyph. There's a lithograph on this wall. I heard in doubt that it's a hieroglyph. Okay, well, I didn't take archaeology, so I'm not exactly sure. Well, I guess it would be a lithograph with hieroglyphics on it. I don't know, whatever. Let's try to remove the lithograph. Yay! We have a lithograph. Or a hieroglyph. Stone. Don't make that confusing, please. So, am I missing enemies? Did I miss a bunch of enemies? I don't know. At this point, I guess I'm not going to worry about it. He looks like he's so full of action there. Go! Go! Kind of like makes me think of the Human Torch. I guess I did find all the enemies. Like I said, I'm not exactly a pro at Pyramid. I don't think these runs through it are going to be quite as deft as the earlier stuff. And I'm kind of going out here. But in a way I prefer, never mind, actually. I would prefer that. Alright, so we're at the third doorway already. You know what, I'm gonna go heal up. I just love how they teleport into the dark space. It's just another one of the great touches they put into this game. Of course he splashes like that. Ah! Well, they play this strange spooky flute music, I didn't realize that. I thought they played this theme. And I thought I had a problem on my hands with the music not playing for a second. You gonna shoot at me, bro? See, he's quite powerful. Does I think Roll was doing about 8 of those things. Well, it looks like we're going to actually have to go get them. Wee Willy Wonka. That is not the song I was going for. Whatever. So we are going to have to use Will again. Joy. Actually, he's not too bad here. He can do a lot of damage with that whirlwind now. It's just that I'm really lazy about charging it, using it. I really should just be ready to use it at all times. Oh, that's... Thank you, game, for, you know, not screwing me over or anything. I didn't expect to lose my power charge when I walked through that door. But you live, you learn, right? Oh, yes. These things. Invisible bird heads. In fact, I think this bird head that we see that is actually the Egyptian god. I am not going to hazard a guess at which one. But I will. I think it might be Thoth. So, I did hazard a guess. But yeah, I think it might be Thoth. So you guys can, you know, do that as your trivia for the day. Am I right? Is it Thoth? Am I just a jackass? Who knows? Don't answer that. You won't know the answer. Totally not a jackass. Except when I say stupid things. But I do that very much on purpose. It's all part of my plan. My plan of not having anything to say at the moment, actually, and trying to figure out where to go and what to do next in this pyramid. Oh man. Monsters. Yeah, we have a small problem. Like I said, I haven't done this one in about 2 years now, I guess. So it's a little blurry in the memory. Rather unfortunate, I guess. And there's that. Maybe I need to be Shadow? I don't know. Yeah, I need... So, you gotta be Will to go into that one area there. And then you have to go and swap out and be Shadow to get to the next one. Not your best moment. Or maybe I could just, like, fail the roof. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work, actually. I was gonna say I'll do the whirlwind sprint and just, like, fail it in there. I don't know if that would work, though. And even if it did, I wouldn't get to where I want to go. So that's an issue. Yes, change. He really looks like the Human Torch in that statue. Flame on, Shadow. Flame on. I'm kind of surprised he didn't... Well, no, they wouldn't get sued for it because he's not called the Human Torch and he is partially made of water. He's really very different than that Fantastic Four character. So never mind that thought. And I don't know, I might have to throw like that away. Some of that stuff. This game has been incredibly stingy with the herbs. You guys haven't noticed that. Maybe I missed a few. It's a possibility. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just really stingy with herbs. I mean, I really should have. If I went through this game using 3 different bosses, we would have had a really easy time. We would have just walked all over them. I didn't do that. So I did end up using a lot of herbs. Because, for the most part, a lot of the bosses aren't designed to be full of herbs. Oh, I'm getting confused. Okay, we're just gonna ride this elevator. Or not. I don't understand the illusion of God. I don't understand what you're trying to do. We got some defense. Is the elevator going to come up? Yes, nice. Excellente. Oh, and then it just goes down. Oh. Well, that's, kinda useless. And we gotta wait for it. Yeah, so like I said, this game does give me the impression that I might have needed a little more time to bake in the game oven. Not much, like maybe like a month or a week. I mean, I don't know how much that was in like old school game design time. A month is probably actually a lot to think about it. So yeah, definitely a month. Or a few weeks at least. Because it's a little bit goofy. There's a few quirks here and there. A few things they could have done a little smoothly, of course at the time. You know, they weren't really too worried about making people backtrack in person. I mean, that's really not such a bad thing in the game anyway. I'd rather have a game that's good and fun and has a lot of, you know, interesting story elements or action elements or something that has a lot of backtracking than, like, you know, a dull, bland piece of crap that doesn't have any backtracking. That's just me talking out my ass. Oh, what is this doing? I wonder where that saying came from, talking out your ass. So that means you're full of hot air. Ouch! You're full of something else. You won't go into that. Yay, a sword. I really would have liked this game to have had, like, weapons, armor, like Soul Blazer. I think they could have done a lot with that, especially with the 3 characters. They chose not to, and they gave us the 3 characters with their various abilities instead. That's okay. Okay, he just says the same thing. And we got the hieroglyph stone, yay! So as you can see, as we're proceeding from left to right, and I didn't really do that to go onto the teleporter. This is pretty cool, this is a good idea. So there were some things they did do well here. And of course they were still figuring things out in games. But yes, as we were proceeding from left to right, we are getting slightly more complex segments of the stage. So this should get interesting. So for now, I am going to pause the recording just so I can get up and get a drink because I'm quite thirsty. And I will be back with a bit more of this episode. It might be a longish episode, but we'll try to finish the pyramid off here. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, I got my nice cold beverage. So I did notice that this episode is running in 20 minutes already. I guess I'll finish out the pyramid though, even if it does mean it will probably be about an hour long episode, possibly, yeah. Yeah, actually, will be one of the longer episodes, but that's okay. We'll do this. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I actually found, out of curiosity, a speedrun where the person did this game in 2 hours and 17 minutes, and I was blown away. Ah yes, this is good fun. I was blown away by that, because that is quite impressive. Of course, you know, you would have to know exactly where you're going and exactly what you're doing to do that. And, well, while my knowledge of this game is fair, I wouldn't say I know it that well, so I have to give that person a lot of credit for that achievement. And of course, this series of videos is probably going to be upwards of 20 hours long with the playlist. It's a lot of, very long. And I wish I could make these videos shorter. But if you're, you know, if you want to see the plot of the game and all that, you know, I gotta go walk around and talk to the people in the towns and all that stuff. And people wanting to see a speedrun would naturally go see the speedrun. If you want to see what the game is about, I guess you'd watch something like this. So I guess I won't worry about it too much. And I'm sure back in the day when I was younger, it took me much longer to figure this game out than, you know, just 20 hours. Probably something closer to... Oh, I missed something here. Probably something closer to 30 hours, I would say. Maybe even 40. Because as you can see, oh, I missed things, see? As you can see, this level, I'm already struggling here, so... And I do have an idea of what I'm doing in this stage. So you can only imagine what this is like for someone who is completely new to the game. There's an enemy over there, okay. We'll get you. And there's a teleporter? Well, now I'm just confused. I know for a fact that we did not get a hieroglyph. That I know. Okay. Well, we will go back to where we came from. I don't know why they would put a teleporter there. I guess if they figure you needed to heal or something. I don't know. I do know that there is a part in one of these areas where you actually have to go through a hidden staircase in a coffin. Or sarcophagus niche. So there's that. Whoa! Forgot about that. Do we need will? Is that why they put the teleporter in there? That's okay, we'll clear out whatever enemies we can with Shadow. Go, Shadow, go! Ouch. they're really trying to kill me here. So after all this, I am looking forward to that Dragon Quest VI playthrough that I will be starting very soon. In fact, I'm trying to finish this game up so I can start that. And this has been a very, I want to say stressful, but it's been an intense series for me. Intense LP, because I have been trying to fight all these enemies with Will, the bosses and stuff, and it's definitely been challenging. So, you know, Dragon Quest VI being an RPG, being a little slower paced than I imagine. I'm not familiar with the game, but you know, it probably has that RPG pace to it. I'm looking forward to it because I'm also playing Mega Man 3 in conjunction with this. Mega Man 3, well, it isn't a super hard game by any means, or even what I would consider very tough. It does have some tough parts in it, and it is one of the harder Mega Man games out there. So I am looking forward to a nice, calm, relaxing RPG. I'm exploring the Dragon Quest series a little more. I'm not too familiar with it. And hopefully I'll remember. I think we went through the first door, right? Well, the first door in this set. Nope, nope, nope. That's good though. Means we only have 2 doors left. I can dig that. Yeah. Or do we? Oh no. Am I getting horrendously lost? I might be lost. Oh no, I'm not lost. Okay, so we're back at this. Alright. We got the... Okay, I have it figured out. I got thrown off of it first, because I didn't think... I thought I didn't clear out this area, but I did. And of course, as I was saying, looking for... Oh, ouch, ouch. I thought this was going to kill me. Playing all that Mega Man, I have quite a fear of such things. What did I just do? Alright, let's just get through this part, Will. Let's just get through it. Huh. Interesting. Oh, joy. Look at him leaping with his flute majestically. He actually performed better against those things. Oh, another red jewel, really. Actually performed better than frickin' Shadow. Like I said, I'm not a big Shadow fan. Okay. Oh. just whirlwinded through that. I think whenever you see one of these slopes here, oh. No. Yeah, whenever you see one of these slopes, you can pretty safely bet that you are going to need the whirlwind. I guess you want to kill those bird head things. If we can get up there. I never really liked the pyramid much, I'll be honest. Never was my favorite stage. There we go. My strength increased and I got hit by things. Sweet. Yay! Yay! Sounds like something Patrick from SpongeBob would say. Okay, and we will transform back into Shadow. This is shaping up to be a really tedious area. Like I said, not my favorite one. No, I do. And you can use the jewels in the dark space. Even in the dark space, they will find gems. Yes, I'm hurt. Please heal me. So fortunately, we only have 2 more of these hieroglyphs to get. I might actually have to can that will or the sunglasses or something if we get item. I'm a pack rat. In video games, I compulsively save things. I've always been like that. A lot of RPGs, I won't sell weapons and things. I actually save them. I have gotten a little bit better with that. Some games I'll sell everything that's not nailed down, and I will save the money. So it's a perk of mine, I suppose. So it does kind of pain me to have to throw those things away, even though they're kind of useless and I don't need them all. I just don't want to throw them. Oh, yeah, like I said, this gets a lot more complicated, as you can see. This place really starts to become a maze. Interestingly, though, there's these things, which are once again something you would see in Sumeria. This was a place, Mesopotamia. But once again, I think it's interesting because they do kind of link this place to Babel, which is our goal. And one thing that's interesting is you don't see Pharaoh in these wall paintings. You would see Pharaoh. Maybe that's supposed to be Pharaoh that those people were approaching. It's hard to say. But you would see Pharaoh in... when you would see him in the Egyptian art, he was always represented a certain way. And that figure right there is not really represent the pharaoh. In fact, that looks like it might be Anubis. But yes, I think it was called the hierarchy of proportions, if I remember correctly. They always had to draw a pharaoh or sculpt him a certain way. And it was something that didn't really change throughout Egyptian history until briefly under, oh, I forgot his name. Actually, unfortunately, I can't remember his name right now. He was something of a rebellious pharaoh. I want to say Ramses. He might be one of the Ramses. I keep saying Quinn. But yeah, so there were exceptions to that, but usually they always drew the pharaoh a certain way. They had to. I don't have anything equipped. So this place is turning into a real drag. Ugh. I actually might end the video soon because it is getting very long. We have story stuff, and we have a fight coming up, and I don't want to have this hugely long video with all that stuff and have it be anticlimactic because you guys have had to sit through a whole bunch of me wandering through this pyramid, seeing that, so I might cut this off soon. We shall see though. As I did complain about this earlier, this area. It's horrible. Did not do. Well, they did do a good job of it, I just didn't like it. In some ways it's cool, I'll give it that. Did we go down that? A lot of it's, the problem is there's a lot of trial and error associated with it. You have to go down these cracks and pyramid, wait for this bubble, reach its destination. It's just all very blah. It was interesting. I see what they were shooting at, but it just didn't work out. Hopefully we'll get through this part. In fact, I think after this room, we will have a video. We get this lithograph. Or litho, whatever the heck it is. Like I said, I think the next area coming up is really cool. Not the next area, well, yeah, the next area is really cool. Not the next area, but the next, segment of the pyramid does have its moments, to be sure. I don't want to put it all the way at the end of this episode. Here we have it. So we just need one more. And we did miss some enemies, of course. It'd be nice if they gave us some herbs. I don't know why the game just stops giving you healing items towards the end. Did I miss one on here? Yeah. There we go, got that one. These invisible things. And there's this guy. There's still another one? There's still 4 more. Oh. There we go. I just thought these ghosts were kind of cool looking, actually. And you know, once again, this area does have, like... Oh, ouch. He got me. It has its own level design. You know, unique enemies. And some of them rather creative, like the Thoth heads. So it does have a lot going for it. I just don't like navigating it at all. You know, and in fact, I know I said that I would cut the video off after that room, but we will do... You know what, I will. I'll keep my word. And we'll do the, No, you know what? Yeah, I'm being so wishy-washy today. We will finish this part of the pyramid, and then we'll do the good parts, the boss fight, and the exciting stuff in the next episode. So we will finish this up. Might as well. Hopefully this one isn't as horrifically long. I know this one has a little sneaky tricky trick in it. It has to, because I was talking about the hidden staircase earlier. And this is the last possibility for that. Of course, it's really going to make us suffer with all these, I don't even know what to call all these passageways under, you know, where you can go underground in. So we do want to go through those steps. Maybe we'll do that first. And that did nothing. So actually, ha ha ha. So funny. Illusion of Gaia development team. There's another one. I guess they want to get you thinking that they do nothing. I'm pretty sure something important is hidden. One of these has to be. We'll go this way. Oh, well, that's nice of them. Give me some life. Thank you. Does this go onto a different... Yeah, it goes into... Could have had that figured. Now check around for enemies. One of the rather unfortunate things about this stage is that the process of trying to find all the enemies to get your power up is tedious. Oh look, we got all our hit points. Well, that's good. We want as many hit points as we can get. I don't know how the boss fight mechanics work, but as you guys know, I think I mentioned this before, your attack power doesn't really count against the boss. It's based off of who you're using. So, it's not going to help well to have all the attack bonuses in a boss fight. It just helps against some monsters. And the same thing goes for defense, possibly. I'm not sure. Well, of course, hit points, they can't mess with that, so that's the one thing you absolutely want to have, is all your hit points. And I was actually kind of surprised the save I have doesn't have all the hit points unlocked. And it's a really well done save. You know, all the gems, they have a bunch of herbs, but they didn't have all the hit points. But that was kind of strange. I think it was still better than my perfect stat saves that I had years ago. And they probably are still on the card. did have a few saves with good stats, all the gems. So we got all the hieroglyphics. And we're ready to go. But we're not going to go. Not going to do it. Because we're going to save that for next episode. So thank you guys, thank you for watching. I would like to say I enjoyed this, and I did. The pyramid's not that bad, I was complaining about it. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to have some excitement in the next level. We're coming up to the end of the game. Not quite yet, but soon. So this is going to be good stuff. We're going to have some action. Boss fighting, some story stuff. You're going to love it. Maybe. Yes. Whatever. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will be back with more, and until next time, good luck, happy gaming.